Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician, and today we're going to be going into the Amazon tool deals that I've found for this week, and I really hope you guys enjoy. All of these items will be linked down in the description with their own link for each item, and then I'll have two additional links that say tools and tools continued. Those links are going to take you to a long list of tools that I've went over in the past or other tools that I suggest, so that's all there for you guys if you guys want. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. But the first one up on today's list is a Swanlake no spill coolant funnel. So I've owned a couple different coolant funnels in the past. The one that I have right now is the OEM Tools one. And this one is very similar when I first saw it. I should say there are many brands on Amazon with almost identical no spill coolant funnels and the attachments and everything, and the prices all vary, anywhere from $15 to $40. And I think this one for $20, it definitely caught my eye just because of some of the features that it has compared to what I'm running. So the last couple times that I've had to use my no spill funnel, it has done nothing but spill or leak. It's kind of annoying. So I may pick this one up. Swanlake is a brand that's actually been popping up a lot over the year of 2023. Never really saw them before. Anytime I see OEM Tools, Swanlake's always there. So obviously Swanlake has a lot of the same tools as many of these other brands on Amazon, but they have some really good deals as well and some interesting changes to some of their products that they've selected that other brands carry as well. But this one has 4.4 stars at 782 ratings. So it's rated quite highly and rated quite a bit, and this is only $20. That's less than what I paid for my OEM Tools one, and I think it would perform better. Now, I don't think it'd be as easy to clean as my OEM Tools one. If you're in the shop, not a big deal. You're probably not going to spend time to clean this thing out. But at home, I keep this thing stored in my toolbox. If it's at home, I like to clean my stuff. If there's one fluid in a car that I cannot stand, it is coolant. The smell, the feeling, just getting it on things, it's extremely irritating to me. I'd much rather deal with oil or transmission fluid or gear oil or whatever, anything but the coolant. When I saw this, I thought it had some really nice features. So you got this built-in handle on the side of the funnel, which is actually really nice. Not something that's necessary, but it is a nice addition. It actually has a valve shut off. So in a lot of the other versions, you have this plunger that you basically push up or pull down to open and close the funnel if there's still coolant or water in the funnel, so you can take it off of the vehicle without spilling that excess coolant or water, or you don't have to worry about transferring it with a pump or anything like that. So instead of that plunger, they've used a valve, which I thought was really cool. Here you can kind of see a close-up version of it. It looks like it's dual-sided, so you can kind of see it there. There's a top and bottom portion that seals off both sides, so I would hope that should be sufficient enough to seal off the coolant from being able to leak past. But that was just one of the first things I noticed, and then it really caught my eye when I started looking at what kind of adapters are included. Is it going to carry the adapters that I need? And this is going to carry the adapters and kind of angled pieces that you're going to need for a good majority of vehicles. But then I noticed that they're threaded, and at first you might not think that's a big deal, but that's the main problem with my OEM Tools one, that when weight gets put on the funnel with coolant in the funnel, I have to sit there and constantly hold the funnel, or I have to sit there and hold the filler neck or right down at the base where it attaches to the radiator, because it likes to, the weight kind of offsets it, and it just likes to end up pouring out of the base of the attachments. And with these being threaded, I feel like that may do a better job, so I don't have to sit there and kind of try and tweak the attachments to seal. Or sorry, I rambled on there for a bit, but something as basic as this really caught my eye. I thought it was pretty smart, and it wasn't something that I had noticed on any of the other ones. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments, and I will move on from this item. So last week we went over a couple of demolition screwdriver sets from Channel Lock and Klein. Both, I believe, to be really good demolition screwdrivers. And while this one doesn't say it's a demolition screwdriver, this one's from Wera. It's the Craft Form Plus. It is the slotted. You can also get Phillips and many other sizes. The two that we looked at last week included a Phillips number 2 and a quarter-inch slotted screwdriver. Same thing, both sets, for $27 and $30, I believe it was. Wera is a very, very good brand, especially when it comes to their craft form screwdrivers. Very comfortable handles, very reliable screwdrivers, and this one has kind of more of those demolition features than some of its other styles that Wera offers. So this one has a striking cap on the base of the handle. It also has a hex base here for additional torque. The blade is actually hex as well, and it is meant for striking. The blade does go through the handle to the striking cap. There you can see you can use a wrench on that hex base. So this is just kind of like an additional option that I wanted to share, just because Channel Lock's a brand that I really enjoy. Klein's a brand that I really enjoy. And if those two aren't your style, maybe you like Wera. Wera is another option that I would definitely consider, especially at this price. If you picked up a Phillips for around the same price, you're in it for even less than what the Klein in the Channel Lock cost. I think it's a very good option. Now, granted, I believe both of those sets were 6-inch blades. This one specifically is a 4-inch blade, but you can get different lengths blades or blade style that you want. Just a really good design and a really good brand. This one has 4.9 stars at 2,227 ratings, so rated a lot and rated very highly. So definitely one to consider. Next up is a product that I've owned for probably about a year now. I had never heard of it before I purchased it. So this is Railer, and this one specifically is their tamper-proof Torx Bit Set, but they have many, many, many different style sets very similar to this. And they're kind of unique. It's very good for tool bags and things like that. I keep one on both of my work bags. And while this isn't the specific one that I have one with Phillips and slotted and a couple Torx. It's a kind of a variety, but this one was on sale from a list price of $25. It's probably closer to the $18 or $19 price range. This is at $16, 4.5 stars at 27 ratings. Here you can see you can get it with the standard bit rail. Very durable, little rubberized rail, but still very sturdy and rigid. And then you get a carabiner back there to clip it onto whatever you need. It holds the bits very well, but the one that we're actually looking at has a magnetizer and a demagnetizer on it, which works very well. So it's just kind of handy all being in one, and in a very good quality little organizer as well. But this one, like I stated, was the tamper-proof Torx Bit Set. So you're going to get T8 through T40. So a very good selection there. Here you can kind of see the organizer itself. This is the exact same organizer that's used for mine. Mine just kind of includes a wider variety. It's not just Torx. There you can see just some of the other sets that they have. And they're all priced pretty decently. They're not extremely cheap, but they're not super expensive either. Here's just some of the other ones that you can see. $14, $18, $16. And then you can, like you see here, you can get them with the black organizer and orange carabiner, or the orange organizer with the black carabiner. A brand that I've really enjoyed over the last year that I've been using them, and I like the assortment and options that you have. So definitely something to consider. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this product down in the comments. So last week we went over the Ernst Bit Boss, which is a fantastic organizer for cleaning up and saving space with all of your bits, or your, for your multi-bit screwdrivers and things like that. This is the Ernst 10 tool organizer for pliers. This has 4.8 stars at 1,498 ratings. I originally purchased mine from Tekton a few years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago, and absolutely love this organizer. It has a rubberized base, plastic walls, still very durable, holds all sorts of pliers, different sizes, shapes. It has no problem. Organizes them very well. You clip this little hanging portion here, you just clip that off with some flush cuts, and I had 3 or 4 of them lined up in my drawer, on the front side of the drawer and back side of the drawer. I have some like 80 pairs of pliers, and it did fantastic. Organizes them very nicely, very easy to grab. They don't get stuck in the organizer or anything like that. The rubberized base keeps the organizer planted in the drawer, and it also keeps your pliers from wiggling around and flying all over the place in the drawer as well. Like I stated in the last video, also Ernst makes their organizers in the USA with a lifetime guarantee. There you can kind of see the dimensions of it all. Once again, all of these products are going to be linked down in the description for you guys if you guys are interested in them. You can either place the handles inside of the organizer, or you can do it the other way with the heads of the pliers in the organizer. Here you can kind of see they set their larger pliers in with the handles out. And this is very similar to the way my drawer looked. And as you can tell, you can organize a lot of pliers and save a lot of space. And Ernst is just a brand that I've used for many years and really enjoy all of their organizers. They've put a lot of thought into them and they work very well. You're going to find a lot of knockoffs or imitations of this, you know, made in China ones, but really at $14 right now. The list price is $17. There are other brands like Tekton and quite a few others that sell Ernst organizers. But when you can get it from Ernst for cheaper, I think Tekton sells theirs for $17 or $18. I think it's $18. So not only is the list price cheaper than the Tekton option, but it's even on sale for $14. So that's a fantastic price. As for the red option, you can see down here that they have orange, yellow, or the high vis, and the green, all ranging from $14.54 up to $17. The reason I originally went with the Tekton ones was because I had a bunch of Tekton rewards and got like 3 or 4 of them for free, so it really just worked out for me. But definitely a fantastic organizer to consider, especially being made in the USA for a very affordable price. But that is it as far as this week's Amazon tool deals. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, all of these products are down in the description for you guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to smash that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.